Hi, ladies and gentlemen. So, as you can see, we are home.
As majority of you.
So, I think everybody knows us. I'm Gabriele Goffredo.
Anna Matus.
And first, we want to thank you, the WDSF Academy, for this project, especially in this period of time, difficult period of time of this virus. So, to give the idea to do some help, for dancing, and we will try our best to help you to some subject.
So guys, what we decided with Gabriele to speak about today, about the Samba Whisk. Let's say that this is one of our favorite figures in Samba, and we'll try to explain the general actions, the foot actions, the counting, the foot placement of this figure. The Samba Whisk can be danced to the left and can be danced to the right. So I will show you. As you see, this figure contains 3 steps. And the foot placement of this figure is, if I'm dancing to the left, I will have left foot goes to the side, I recover my body, right foot goes across behind the left foot, and then I have part weight on the right foot. Left foot is in place, and then I transfer the weight on the left foot. And vice versa if I'm going to the right. The general actions about this figure. So what we have normally? We have first a side walk, then we have a Latin cross with a part weight, then we have weight transfer in place with the Latin cross. Yeah, so we have a side walk, we have Latin cross with part weight, then we have weight transfer in place with the Latin cross. The foot action of this figure is ball flat, in this case, of the left foot. Then we have toe, and then we have ball flat. So one more time, we'll have ball flat, toe, ball flat, toe, ball flat. How we count this figure? We can count 1, up, 2, 1, up, 2. Okay, we can count slow, up, slow, slow, up, slow. Let's speak about the design of our hips in this figure. In case if we are moving to the right, of course, we'll have, first of all, half weight of the right hip. So do half 8 to the right, half 8 to the left, half 8 to the right, and then neutral. And vice versa. Half 8 to the left, half 8 to the right, half 8 to the left, and neutral. All this information you can find very clearly in the WDSF book, and you'll see that the information we give it to you is written in our WDSF books. So let's continue. We'll go more deeply.
So, ladies and gentlemen, after this fantastic explanation from Anna, for the whisk, of the samba, let's go a little bit more deeper in this figure, and I will try to give you some advice how you can dance that whisk a bit more, I cannot say interesting because it's already for me very interesting as a figure that I like very much, but let's say how we can dance more complete, yeah. Of course this is a choice, but it's our choice to give this more explanation that for us it's much more full. Of course it's our opinion. So Anna was talking about the coordination between body and hip when you do this figure. General, we use only the hip, as Anna showed you when you do the whisk. We use it a lot of the rotation of the hip when you go to the right and when you go to the left. So, before I explain to you the coordination between body and hips, of course we have to go to one principle that we have in the Samba, very important, which is the bounce, as all of you knows. So, of course, when we spoke about bounce, we spoke about the compression between the knees and the hip, yeah, that you go in that way, yeah. So, I will ask you to think about a bit more deeper to the whisk and try to give you, as we give ourselves, an order, yeah? So, this you can also find in the book for the posture. Let's take our arms up, yeah, and think about it. The upper part we use it, we call it the cosmetic part, so it's not really involved when we're doing the bounce or when we do the whisk, otherwise we'll have a lot of distortion, yeah? So let's take this part away, and let's think about now, from that part to this part, and from this part to the hip, finish of the hip. So when we speak about body action, we don't really speak about shoulder, we don't really speak about the upper part, but we start from the rib cage. This is our opinion to go into that. Now, let's give an order just for our imagination. We start from the rib cage, followed by the hip, followed by the knees, and then followed by the feet. Why? Because if we faster go in the bounce section, to do not using only the compression of the knees and the hip, we can start it from our rib cage, going followed by the hip, bending the knees and straight of the leg, and change the weight of the other foot. So we will go like rib, hip, knees, foot, rib, hip, knees, foot. This is why I want to say to you that, because if you want to put the body action together in the whisk, you must try to start from the upper part of the body, in this case the rib cage. Now, let's go to analyze that step by step, because it's really important to understand that before we can try to do a bit more faster. So, let's start with the Samba Whisk to the right. How we do the Samba Whisk to the right? First, my advice, very important, is to use a really nice preparation, a really nice wind up. So don't go directly to the step, but using what I tried to explain before, the opposite part where you are going. So in these cases we go to the right. So let's imagine we can do a really nice preparation by body, so rib cage, hips rotation forward, and really bending the left knees before we go into the right. What I do when I go to the right, I make translation of the upper part of the body comparing of the hip. So we're going to translate fuller, much more you can, to the right side. Okay? So as you can see, I created this translation all to the right, and now I'm really ready to use what? This button going in, which immediately the hips will go forward, immediately the knees will start to straight, and immediately the foot will complete the action. Before we start the elevation, put the left foot backward, and then creating the rotation of the body hip, knees, foot stretch, coming back with the weight on the right foot in the middle. And you should have that stretch ready of the upper part of the body, which again you will repeat the same action to the left. How? Magic button, as we call it, rib cage, hip forward, knees bending, going to the foot, changing the weight, going, translate full to the left. And you repeat. 1, 2, 3. Up. 4. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 4. So, ladies and gentlemen, I try to give you a really clear explanation of that. And now I would like also to, if you are home in a couple, or if you will want to try this one day with your partner, yeah, we would like to give you a nice and clear exercise where you can practice together that. So I want to invite my beautiful wife and partner Anna Matus, yeah, and together we will try to explain to you how you can practice that, yeah.
Yes, exactly. So what we'll try now to do is to dance in the couple this figure. Let's say like this, we need first to give us a very strict rule. So rules. Rule number 1 when we are dancing in the couples dance is try, doesn't matter the hold you are choosing, yes? What you have to be aware is about your shoulders. So try when you do all the actions and the figure that we explained, try to not having distortions in upper part of the body. That Gabriele explained you, our beauty part of our beauty.
So what I can say is that it's very important to, depends how you prefer more, if you like to try with the hands like this, the hands like this, you can try in a close hold position. This is up to you. What is very important, as Anna says, is about keeping the posture straight. And when we speak about body action, very important is not that you have to feel free all your center, but to keep the spine straight, normal, nicely and straight. Keep your center tight, yeah. But don't be stressed, and try to do that. Try to be very natural as you are, beautiful with your posture. And the other thing is very important that we would like to explain to you. We like normally to try when we start to practice this position. When anything we start to do it, we don't, please, when you have to coordinate yourself together with your partner, it's really not about pushing or pulling each other, no, but it's to be synchronized with my partner. So if we try to do the first exercise that I showed to you, so about the bouncing action with the rib cage, hip, knees, foot, what we're trying to do is to synchronize our movement. If I go more, if I go stretch myself together with Anna, I don't try to do that. No, I don't try to push her, I don't try to pull her. What I try to do, imagine that we are close, but we are not close with the ends, yeah? What I do is body, hip, knees, foot, body, hip, knees, foot. This will help yourself to do what? To dance it nice, to dance your action really good, but to don't disturb your partner, especially, and vice versa, because when you're dancing, you don't want to feel disturbed, yeah? So that's for me is very important.
And one of the most important things is that in the couple you'll be synchronized. You'll be synchronized, and that's why you'll be connected with each other.
That's very important because sometimes we think that to be together in the lead is meaning to really feel each other, but sometimes it's more easy where you can be synchronized and do your action looks really good. So let's continue, yeah, with that.
So we'll try to show one more time, and then we'll go to the whisk, yes.
The feeling is really nice. If you can try, keep your frame, do your action with your body together with your hip, yeah? So let's go to the whisk, yeah?
Yes, so we'll try now to show you the whisk in the couple. And then, as we explained to you, what we'll try to do is exactly to synchronize together the actions that we have to do.
So ladies and gentlemen, now we would like to show you how you can practice with slow music together. And of course you can do this also alone, but we will just leave you with a nice message that you can use the body action together with your hip in this figure. And our advice is really to try first many times with the slow music. First without music, many repetition, and after try with slow music before you want to go with the fast music. Don't try immediately with the fast music because it will be a bit, for us, difficult. Yeah? So let's put some slow music on samba, all of you know. That this was clear and hope that it will help you a bit for your Samba Whisk.
Yeah, and hope that you enjoy being with us.
So again, thank you very much for the WSF Academy for this project. We think that is very important, and thank you very much all of you to watching, and good luck.
See you soon.
Thank you.